Greetings, everybody, and God, this is probably going to sound awful, but yeah, I'm definitely your host of Blue Collar. I should change it to Blue Collar Ghoul, and let's try this stuff out. Boy, I have to introduce my next two guests, and there should be a third one coming in. All three of my guests are very special. This person right here is such a villain, such an evildoer that he actually had an entire Facebook group created with 3,000 members because he's such a toxic douchebag, but the toxic Avenger himself.
Yes, happy Halloween!
You know, that's so lazy. You should have been the Toxic Avenger, but hey,
I should have. I'm sorry. This is all I could get at the last minute.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
And trust me when I say I'm not wearing this the entire fucking movie because I'm sweating my ass off. But our second person, oh boy, this guy, like I said, I call him the master of thumbnails. Also, he can do many impressions, so he's the master of using his tongue. And yes, our stupendous Stupenzo. Uh, that's his actual face.
I told you guys not to wear masks, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah, well, you can hear me and Wes, I guess, but
You
well, I couldn't
definitely
help
sound
it.
like you have an ass in your face.
I mean, I do.
No.
Yes.
Oh
Oh boy,
I like this mask. This mask rules.
it's fucking creeped me out.
Space monkey,
What?
guys.
We'll give him a minute for our damn English mumble mouth there. He hasn't showed up yet for some reason. So
you and Luke sound exactly the same now. Just FYI.
yeah, I figured that. So oh, give us a second. But also, so I did buy some liquor as I always do, and I got this for Lord Toxic himself. This made me think of you, and I cannot be demonetized because the name of this stuff right here, it's called the Fighting Cock.
I love
Oh, I
it.
love Fighting Cock. Fighting
Thank
Cock
you.
whiskey, not joking. Fighting Cock whiskey was my favorite whiskey to use to make hot toddies with
Yes.
because
So-
it's 55% alcohol.
There you go.
So when you cook it off, like some of the alcohol burns off, but it's still like a strong hot toddy.
Yes. And I did find this on Amazon. This was on sale for $10. And I'm like, for $10, it's the Vecta mask from Stranger Things. For $10, you can't bitch.
How do I sound with this monkey face?
You're fine.
I think we all kind of sound a little muffled, actually.
We all
Yeah.
sound muffled. Oh well.
Well, as everyone said, this our final guest, even with our masks on, we still sound better than he does. But
He made it.
hey, look, it's Bruce Campbell.
Hey, how you lot doing?
Yes.
Great. How are you?
Hey, Luke, this might be the first one where you actually sound more clear and concise than the rest of us.
Well, it's proper English. What do you expect?
Yep.
It's not my fault you can't understand me.
It's not
Hey,
my fault you can't understand the Queen's language.
Yeah, it's not our fault that you guys sent a bunch of guys in red suits to fight in the forest and get taken down by 12 fucking colonials, but whatever.
Well,
Only because we were long distance and we were lazy and drunk.
yes. Now,
Lazy
what
and
was
drunk.
it was the cliche everybody said that instead of watching Halloween on Halloween, I cannot remember this film for the life of me because there's been about 19 remakes, but this is the 2007 Trick or Treat. And for the three of you, what was the motivation of wanting to watch Trick or Treat?
I think it's like one of the best Halloween movies ever in terms
I think
of
it's
like
literally
tone.
one of the best Halloween movies. I mean,
Atmosphere.
yeah.
Definitely
like
one I was.
everybody else, I've
I
had
had
the
on my
Halloween-
watch list. So
Yeah.
so I'm glad I gave it a go last week. I'll be very glad to give it a second go.
I was so
Awesome.
excited for this movie to come out in 2008, and then it got shelved for like no reason whatsoever, and then got pushed back to like DVD 2009. Very annoying.
Yeah, this kind of passed me by when this came out. I was like, I don't think I heard about it until maybe a couple of years after it got released.
Well, as I've told everybody, I for the life of me cannot remember this goddamn movie, so I'm kind of going into it blind, which is kind of fun since I have no idea what's going to happen. But to my knowledge, it's basically an anthology film.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 4 or 5 stories intertwined on one night in Halloween.
Well,
All right,
I
I'm
did,
taking this shit off.
well, I did cut a hole. I did cut a hole in my mask for a straw because my view is I will always find a way to put something into my mouth. So
So I
People
guess
look
you want to
up
wait
where
until
it's all
the Warner Premiere logo disappears completely. We'll all pause there and start at the same time.
oh,
Yeah, I could do that.
up to you guys. Let's see. Yeah, for some reason this is on HBO Max, and I couldn't get past the 20-second ad, so I paused it at the Warner logo.
Well, let's just make sure we don't put too much on it and
Yeah.
get have to fight to keep this for a while.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you want to press play a little bit until the logo disappears totally to
Yeah.
black, and then
Just
pause it there.
disappeared now.
Yeah, so we'll all be at the same. There,
Okay.
pause now. Yeah, so then we'll press play at the
Awesome.
same point.
Now, as usual, Spencer, let me know the volume is at half, and about
Yeah,
halfway
okay.
through the film, I'm taking this fucking mask off.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit! All right, are you guys all synced up?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, in play. Trick or
Okay.
treat.
Cassidy
go.
Kelly says, I like the jack-o'-lantern. I like the fucking blade that comes out the candy bar.
Oh
You
yeah.
know.
Well, it's funny with us watching this now. And last
He's
week,
talking about
Aliens,
Toxic's jack o' lantern.
well, we had a
Was
great
she?
time.
You
We had a great
saucy
time
man.
with Aliens.
Oh, yeah, Cassidy Kelly. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, this informational educational thing was for the trailer only, and then Michael Dougherty
Really?
liked it so much he put it in the movie.
Wow.
I love it. I love it. I like what it adds to the movie.
All right, pay attention to all the background characters. You will see all the recurring characters throughout this whole movie in various locations. It's pretty good. This is what happens when you dress all black on Halloween. Christ, someone needs to rake.
It's just
Okay.
magical.
Yeah.
It's just magical,
It makes me wish every night was Halloween.
Sorry.
doesn't it?
So basically, this is like what? This is 4 overarching stories that like interact with each other, kind of like what Luke said earlier in the chat, Pulp Fiction, right?
Yeah, like there is still some small connection to the stories.
Okay.
Wow, Enzo, that stuff is pretty potent. Holy crap!
yeah, you fucked up, bro. You're used to drinking like cordials and liqueurs. You're gonna be drinking like high potency whiskey right now, bourbon.
This is very
Yeah, I'm on
high.
a single malt whiskey.
This is very high percentage. Rooster,
I'm drinking some throat coat tea because I'm very bronchial. Got laryngitis from partying too hard last night.
Yeah. I tried catching your stream with the Outcast on the thing, but it was already getting to the end by the time I did. So
Yeah,
catch that on the replay.
it's fun. It was a bunch of chilled Brits. I was the only American. I was the only one dressed up for Halloween, and
Yeah.
I was like,
Outcast
"Yo,
must
this guy's
really love the thing though, because that's the second time in less than a month that he did it. With,
He was
the
apparently on the Drinkers channel talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah, I was just talking about it. Oh, I recognise fucking Talladega Nights and
Hell
Iron Man.
Baby.
Oh, that's who that is.
You ever
That's
see
who
Hell
that
Baby?
is.
I love Hell Baby so much.
Yeah, you know this
She
was
was
coming for a long
also.
time.
Well, she was in the Iron Man, right?
Yeah,
Iron
she's the
Man?
reporter who gets a good shagging at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's her problem? She doesn't like Halloween. This is her problem. I don't know.
Yeah, she's a curmudgeon.
I don't like it.
He said curmudgeon.
She don't like the.
And so, did you guys watch that thing I sent you about the documentary about this movie or
I
the
tried-
behind the scenes or whatever?
I turned it off because it was starting to spoil stuff for me, and I wanted to.
Oh,
I want to
okay.
go in fresh.
So so the Sam, the little pumpkin head kid, he's like the protector of Halloween. And so people who disrespect Halloween, he punishes.
Yeah.
there was like a
so-
little animated short film from the '90s that Michael Dougherty had made, and it was based.
I saw that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's the introduction.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh! Look, you can see the little kids. Oh, you just saw all those bus kids. Never mind.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were leaving the neighbor's house right after they got done. Brian Cox. So I mean, spoilers. Like this movie kind of talks
It
about like
overlaps.
each
It
of these
overlaps on-
stories
yeah.
represents like different ages. You know, you got one story when you're a little kid. You got one story when you're like a 20-year-old, and you got one other story when you're like an old man. You know,
Yeah, I looked on the trivia earlier. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
It's kind of like
I
the
never
it's
noticed
kinda like,
that. That was
it's kinda like the four of us right now, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna love Halloween.
You know who Brian Cox is?
Oh,
He loves cocks.
because
He
I'm
loves
old.
cocks.
Because I'm old and I love cocks. Is that what you say that for? Ah, fuck
Got him.
yourselves.
Hey, look at me. I'm drinking a fighting. Cock.
Oh, don't show no titties.
Oh, thank God.
Don't show those titties.
Oh,
Fucking.
shit.
Damn.
And I was like, what? Did he kill her with a fucking candy bar?
Yeah.
And I was like, that was awesome.
Them lollipops get sharp.
Damn.
Yeah, it's got a sick sense of humor.
Yeah, they were
That's
originally toying with the idea of making the movie a straight horror film, but I'm glad they went with the dark comedy aspect.
Yeah, I know, because
I do too. I do too.
It's just great tonally. Like Halloween is a silly, fun holiday, and like
Yes.
this movie, like the color palette to all the little John Carpenter references throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, I was thinking that it does have a bit of a Season of the Witch feel with a bit of Creepshow as well.
There's a lot of
Yes,
you'll see there's Christine makes a cameo at one point in this movie. Brian Cox's
Yeah.
character is like physically modeled to look like John Carpenter.
John Carpenter, yeah. Yeah, so like in the trivia as well.
Yes. This is what I do before every show, guys. It's not a superpower.
It is.
Yeah, Internet Movie Database.
You retain information we can't. Hey. It's all quiet.
Oh, this is something commentary. This is something I didn't know. Universal bleeps the word fuck on the commentary tracks for this movie.
Really?
Ew.
Shut.
Yeah, it's weird because this got an R rating in America, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you're about to see a goddamn severed head or some nonsense, right? I mean,
Yeah, really.
Well, I looked up the trivia. It said it was something to do with a PG-13. I was like, what? Got a PG-13 in America? I look it up. No, it didn't.
turn your wife's head into a jack-o'-lantern.
No.
Or no, turn her into a scarecrow. There you go.
Wait, so was that the first story?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, short little one. I
Yeah.
love anthologies, man, like Creepshow and Tales from the Dark Side and Twilight Zone
Yeah.
movie and
I know.
VHS.
Because I just saw Creepshow for the first time a couple of nights ago.
Oh,
And damn,
what?
Leslie,
What?
yeah, I
Good
did.
God,
Been
blasphemy.
meaning to
Watch
watch it.
part 2. Watch part 2 too. Part 2, even though part 1's a better movie, part 2, The Raft, is the best
Yeah.
story out of both
Oh my
Creepshow
God.
movies.
Okay.
Yes.
Rules.
I'll never forget that. That just stands out. When I think Creepshow, I can't help but think about the raft. That's
The Raft's so good. I also like the wooden Indian statue story.
the go engine.
Leslie Nielsen is very underrated as a villain.
Oh, yeah.
I think he used to play it a lot as well in the 60s.
Yeah, he was a serious dude. He's in that movie,
Yeah.
The Day of the Animals or whatever.
Yeah, so
Like
I know
all
he
the
played Heavy in Hawaii .50 as well. Saw that episode.
He's always playing like, now listen here, I don't believe none of your mumbo jumbo about animals attacking. It's silly.
Surely
That's why it
you
was
can't
so
be.
funny.
Surely you
'cause-
can't be serious.
Yeah.
I am serious.
Says,
And don't
no,
call me
Tommy
Shirley.
Shirley.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why it was so funny because he just played it dead straight.
Yeah. King of Deadpan. Him and his fart machine that he'd
Yeah.
always bring everywhere.
Saw him on Terry Road and he just completely fucking pressed the fart machine all the time whenever he had chance.
And never laugh when doing it either.
Yeah.
real quick, I'll do this.
Yeah, so the serial killer guy just now.
Whoa. Your
I remember
candy's
seeing
getting all gross. Oh.
No.
I remember seeing the preview for this and not really understand what was happening in it. Like they made the same mistake with this that they made with Season of the Witch, and the fact that it's produced by Bryan Singer. I didn't know that. They didn't advertise it as that. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna make an anthology type, like horror comedy type thing, advertise it as such.
We can totally hear your
Yeah.
movie in the background, by the way.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Turn man down a bit anyway.
Okay. Good.
I mean, no, we can still hear it. I mean, that's the thing is like
That's not me. That's not me. I have it on mute.
Oh, then it's probably bastard somebody. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I think whatever we're hearing is muffled enough to where I don't think it'll pick up copyright issues, but it's definitely noise.
Yeah. No, I have it all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually thought the fucking Pumpkinhead kid was the only killer. That it turns out there's a whole bunch of other fucking psychos and weirdos in this. It's it totally took me by surprise.
Ooh, hot girls. Yeah, that's the other thing. Oh, this is
Yeah.
the kid who played Sam, by the way. The kid with the lollipop in his mouth.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Little peeping Tom.
Damn.
Most kids usually are peeping toms like that. It's
Oh.
Ew. Hey, the no nipples that counts.
Hey, yeah, I mean, Also, yeah, all these chicks are hot, and I like how they're all dressing up. They got a theme, Disney princesses or whatever.
Yeah, and this represents the part where you get older and Halloween's all about getting laid, getting drunk.
And also, like the idea of like Halloween night. Literally, there are trick or treaters outside, and you're getting your costume shopping now.
True.
Like, there's no way
Yeah,
the
no.
costumes would look that good, especially if they're like store bought.
Do you know how hard it was just to get
it's
this
always so much
fucking
shit that we
mask?
throw away together.
Yeah, I bet. My
Just to
favorite
get
was
this
like,
mask and pumpkin at the last second, I had to basically fucking jerk off the guys at Walmart.
dude, the story about this jumpsuit. I wanted to be an astronaut one year, and I was like looking at all these like costume, astronaut suits, and like they're made in China, and the triple XL, it's like so tight on me. I was like, dude, I'm not there's something going on here. So I went to Alpha Broder, in Alpha Industries, and just like ordered a legit NASA flight suit from the source.
Nice.
They'll sell them to you for $150.
Be surprised how many fucking costumes look better than the costumes that are made in movies now. It's kind of laughable.
Yeah, them cosplayers are serious. Also,
So
that's the other
since this
thing.
movie has so many twists and turns, are we spoiling shit or are we like waiting until it develops?
Go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah, spoil it. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, so like they keep talking about like her first time. They're not talking about her fucking someone. They're talking
Yeah.
about her killing someone.
yeah, they're all werewolves, guys. FYI, so spoilers.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the Red Riding outfit, I thought
No.
it's going to involve wolves, isn't it?
Oh, it's
All the kids from Bad Santa.
Thurman Merman.
Oh God.
My favorite part of the movie. He's like, "Your name's Thurman Merman." He like sees it on his report card. He's like, "Jesus fucking Christ!" That's all he says.
Yeah, my dad beat the shit out of me. Because you went to, what was it? Piss in the fucking sink or something. I can't remember. Need to rewatch
That'd be
it.
funny to leave like a butcher knife in one of the pumpkins outside for the kids to grab. Oh,
He's already given off serial killer vibes.
we're seeing this is a Halloween no.
Hey, look, it's a lizard.
Doesn't this guy always play a fucking creep in everything he's in?
Dude,
Does he
yeah.
not always
Yeah.
play a creep?
Have you seen Happiness?
Have you seen? Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you
man.
seen? What's The Hunters, where he's a Nazi war criminal?
Yeah. Dude, yeah, Happiness. That was a movie I saw when I was a little kid, and I was like, whoa.
He almost was the lizard man in Spider-Man 4 as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
The key thing is
Oh, look,
just
it's the
be
princess.
yourself.
Collects up the jack-o'-lantern.
Yes, by the way, I've seen the movie. Yeah, it's what's like
I want my
maybe
first
less than
time
20
to be
years old
special.
now.
What's he doing to that pumpkin?
You horny bastard.
Ooh, yeah, it's easy for these
This is
these whores to like lure these men into this trap.
All right.
Yeah.
Why you calling him? Why you slut shaming, bro? Why you slut shaming?
Because they're fucking werewolves, man.
I mean, they're horrors.
I don't burn as many babies as I want. Catch me outside.
Oh, I hate her.
You with that lantern reminds me of that fucking Family Guy joke with Wilson. It's like, I'm sorry, Wilson.
I'm sorry. No. No. Wilson.
I hate that one Chris Rock joke where he's like, "Well, why don't we ever see Tom Hanks masturbating?" I'm like, "Why do you want to see Tom Hanks masturbating?"
Jesus Christ.
Oh damn!
This is like the principal too, right? Like, so I would, if this was my elementary school principal, I'd be like, get the fuck away from me, dude. You're an authority figure. I don't want to be hanging out with you. You ever run into like one of your teachers out of the movies or something?
Yeah,
It's awful. It's not
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
weird.
I'm glad I ran into you.
Yeah,
And even the teacher has the same feeling. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? I don't want to see you. I'm not.
Bro,
working.
Yeah,
I was-
it's weird.
I was 17 working at Burger King, part time, and one teachers came up to drive through, and it was like, it just Oh, strange.
Yeah, and you
When
see, like,
No.
I actually went to Catholic school, so that was like weird as fuck. Like
that
when you'd wake up,
explains so much.
yeah, when you'd
Yeah.
you'd
Cool.
wake up with a hangover and you're in the rectory and like, you know, Father Tim is coming out and he's like zipping up his pants and shit, and you're just like, what happened last night? And he's like, it's better you don't know.
God.
He's christening the
Oh,
altar.
oh, you know it's bad when you're vomiting like brown and black stuff. That's blood.
Yeah, I was
Been there.
wondering if
Hey, we've
So-
all been there. We've all been there.
Or it's
We've
like
all
he
been
ate
there.
so much chocolate that
So,
it's like.
reminds me of my
Right.
dad.
Reminds me of prison.
Prison.
Reminds me of prison.
Does he eat nothing but like motor oil? Like,
Well, in prison you can get a lot of chocolate. If you're
He almost got me. One of these
On
times
the prisoners.
he's gonna get
On
me
the
one of these times.
prisoners.
I'm gonna fucking cover my screen with spit. Like
yeah, Jesus, dragging
who-
this big
who-
fat dead
it was
kid.
good
in.
on Enzo's stream. Jay last night and that stupid Jackbox. A couple times he almost got me.
Oh yeah,
this
yeah,
does make
it
me
was
laugh.
pretty
It's-
retarded. It
yeah,
was a
this
pretty
does make me
retarded
laugh.
night last night.
But 4 o'clock in the morning, everyone starts drinking. Holy shit!
God, ew, it's getting all over his clothes.
I don't want to share too much screen again, but just the sound effects make it worse. Like how moist that fat kid is.
oh,
Our
why do you
favorite
say-
word, the word of the day.
Especially when he's covering all that brown goo. And, God,
Yeah, as soon as I saw the shirt was fucking red, I was like, yeah, that kid's dead. That isn't. He's not passed out. He's dead.
They did put him in a red shirt. You're right. You're right. They did.
yeah.
This is such a this is gonna be really difficult because like this movie's so fucking entertaining, and it's just, you know what I mean?
Well, it's funny because like this would be a great costume as a principal. Just like wear your normal principal
Yeah,
clothes,
right.
cover yourself in
Just
blood,
a shirt
and just
and
act
tie
totally
and-
normal. Just be like, "Hey guys, how's it going?"
Yeah.
Someone say,
Hey.
someone say, "Shut up, Meg."
Oh, Meg, happy Halloween, losers. Oh,
Right.
This was before True Blood. This as well. So yeah,
Was this before True Blood?
yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Come out in
I was,
2008, 2009.
I was on the Outcast Creative stream earlier, and during the stream, I'm like, Megan's like demanding dick pics. I'm like sending like fucking lewd
What
photographs.
from the other members of the stream or from you?
No, from me.
Oh, okay.
No, from the
Yeah,
other members of the
I-
stream. Yeah, all these old British dudes.
We're not sure. Yeah.
Show me your pud, boys.
She's like, "Hey, call Cromie, show me your tallywhackers. Let me see them.
Line
me
them up,
your
boys. Let's see them all.
Let's see it. I want to see a wall of cock."
That's,
You
that's
did
the only
not.
thing
Right
Oh
that-
yeah,
now.
I'm sorry. Was I not supposed
wanna
to tell
s-
everyone that, Meg, that you
I
were
want to see some
demanding
Cumberland sausage.
nudes from me
You
when I
know,
was busy?
Cumberland sausage.
Yeah, that's a funny thing with Anna Paquin. Never found her.
Ooh, look at all
attractive.
these poisons: potassium cyanide, arsenic.
Anna Paquin does have like a weird face, but
Yeah.
man, if you've ever seen
Well,
True
True
Blood
Blood-
during the sexy, boy, she has a
Well,
He's at her
after-
sexiest.
Smoking hot.
Definitely.
After True
Googling it
Blood,
right
smoking
now.
hot body.
Yeah. I have a whole new respect for her now.
Well, there was also like, I mean, she was how old in the piano when she won an Oscar?
I don't
Oh,
know.
very young though.
She was like
very young, back in
9
the
or some
90s.
bullshit. She was like the youngest, one of the youngest to ever win one. Let's see. Look up Anna Paquin nude. Ooh, yeah,
Ah.
not bad.
Not here, Meg. You should know that by now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Meg, when did you think things were sacred? What the fuck? The fuck is wrong with you?
Wes, you have to tell her twice because she's a woman.
Billy, be quiet. Billy.
Yeah, I always like these situations where they're trying to get rid of a dead body and they're trying to be casual
That,
about
that
it
was
to
fucking me,
everyone
'cause
else.
he's whispering. I'm hearing him. I'm hearing Enzo whispering. So I'm hearing double whispering. I'm like, wait, which one is it?
Billy. Yeah, John, I like it. I like in what was it? American Psycho, where he's like putting that body in the trunk, and it's like, where did you get that overnight bag? Jean Paul Gaultier.
Gaultier. Yeah, he's covering blood stains on his blanket, and he's like, "It's cranberry juice."
Yeah, cran apple. Really?
It's crayon apple. Have
Something
you
like
heard
that,
the new-
yeah.
It's explosive.
while.
It's explosive diarrhea I had.
Have you heard the new Huey Lewis in the news?
Yeah.
I love the fact that
That fucking
name?
dance he does.
Wait, what?
Patrick
Yeah.
Bateman. It was based off of fucking Tom
Tom
Cruise in
Cruise.
an that's amazing.
His hollow, emotionless eyes.
I had the author based the character off his dad though. Like he was a big alcoholic, and he would have this. He would go fucking nuts after a few drinks.
I just wonder how many dogs are eating like kids' fingers that on the regular. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, dogs are loyal, but if you're fucking dead, they'll eat your body.
The kid's still alive. He punched him.
Just both the body.
Every principal's fucking favorite
Ah,
fantasy.
He's
If I
giving
was-
the dog the finger.
If I was principal, I would watch this scene and relish it.
You damn kids!
What'd you say? God, imagine living next door to this crazy bastard. I'm talking about Brian Cox living next to this
Oh, yeah,
crazy
yeah.
principal. It stinks like a dead whore out here.
That stinks like a dead whore.
That's definitely
It's,
Wes.
Luke was like, "Dad, is that you? Shut your cob. I'm not gonna hear it."
Right.
Yeah.
Is that kid dead yet? Or he's still hitting him.
Jesus.
God damn.
You know
Well,
what?
you
Good
kill
for this.
this fat
Good for that
boy.
fat. Good for that fat little fucker. He's hanging in there pretty
Yeah.
good. Good for him.
Fat bastard.
Yeah, and he's like, "Will you shut up? I'm trying to fucking bury this dead body, you brat."
Did I just
Yeah.
hear Chris finish his drink already?
Mhm.
You're gonna get fucking drunk, dude.
Dude, your
Are you
fucking
drinking
liver.
milk?
I'm trying to drink some blue milk. Okay.
Oh
I'm gonna be-
God!
I'm gonna be depressed. I'm gonna try to kill my nephew.
You just
after
had
the stream.
fighting cock whiskey, and now you're drinking blue milk.
Bleh,
You're
bleh.
gonna vomit.
At least it's
on
not the green.
stream.
At least it's not the green.
If
titty
you
milk
vomit
in
on
that
stream, you
Jedi.
have to stay on camera. Okay.
Oh, let's see.
Chris, if you vomit on stream, you have to super
got
chat all of us.
I got some blue
Just
dye.
FYI.
Just
All
put
right.
one
Oh.
drop of blue dye in there.
That's what my
you
mother
don't want
told
it to
me.
be too blue.
'Cause
It'll be
She's like, you'll get black milk. I'm like, Mom, again, I've had plenty of black milk. Like,
One of you got a bit of
one
fucking
half
soil on his
drop.
shirt.
one half a drop for a pint of milk. I mean, be careful.
Happy Halloween,
Uh,
Sandra. Thank
It's like,
you.
oh, that's it. All right.
We appreciate you joining us. I hope you're liking the stream so far, even though we're complete
Sandra,
degenerates.
That's my
Well,
mother's name.
We're gonna ruin this film for you.
the point is, I'm
We're
gonna
I mean, let's be honest, we ruined just about everything.
Yeah, we do.
the whole point was I'm older, I'm depressed, I grew
Yeah,
a
there's-
beard.
There was a
I
point
grew
where
beard.
I remember Luke was asking about like, I don't know if we make these movies better or worse. You
Yeah.
need way more milk. It's too blue. You need more. You need to fill it up with milk, and then it'll be that perfect like light, like sky blue.
That and some fighting cock into the milk.
No, no, don't do it.
No.
Jesus.
You're gonna
That is not
die.
the Jedi way. That is not the Jedi way.
I'm
You may, as
depressed.
well put, you may as well put fucking toilet
Holy
duck in it now.
shit.
You will never become a master that way.
That is not a drink of the Jedi. That is a drink of the Sith.
That's a
Drunken
Sith
Jedi.
Lord right
And I-
there.
That should be a new film.
And I want to kill my
Drunken Jedi.
I want to kill my nephew right now.
Oh my god. Happy Halloween indeed. Yeah, I remember Bastard was asking like, I wonder if we make these movies. I don't know if we improve or make
Ruin
these
them.
movies worse. It's like we definitely make them worse. Like there's no
Yeah.
question about it.
But we make them worse in a good way.
I highly
So-
Yeah,
recommend
no.
not watching us do this until you've seen these movies before. I'm sorry.
Sometimes
I
you
don't-
just got to watch a bunch of arseholes just be total dickheads. That's
You
it.
should.
There's
If you're watching a movie for the first time with us, I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell's wrong with you.
I mean, technically,
are-
Chris is
Oh,
doing
watch
that,
the
right?
film first
Yeah.
before you watch us.
Chris is
ruin it.
watching it for the first time with us
I
again.
made sure I picked 3 assholes. So
Is this the first? This is the first time you've seen this?
I mean, again, if I saw it, I cannot remember this movie. I don't know why. Like the end
Hey, this little kid is dressed just like
drunk.
Chucky.
So.
Yeah.
He's got a little Chucky outfit.
I'll trick or treat.
Now, you think he's gonna kill his own son? Don't be
mean-
silly. Don't be silly.
He's not a monster. Come on.
This is surprisingly adorable.
Yeah. Of course, this kid grows up to be like, who knows? Like, if we ever make a sequel to Trick or Treat, I want to see what this little kid's up to in his fucking teenage years.
Enough
Yeah.
time has passed.
He's like a
People get the same
sophomore or a
thing.
senior in high school now, and fucking,
Yeah.
it's like, the principal's son is weird. He always gets special treatment from his dad. He's like a little Columbine kid. Or watch him grow up to be perfectly normal, kind of like
Yeah, he could be
the
very
daughter from the Munsters.
Yeah, he grows up to be Tom Cruise.
He just grows up to be like the standard football player, homecoming king, and his.
Yeah, it could
Oh,
be
that's-
very perfect, charming, and then he's got this dark side.
Oh, she's got that baby mask. That's the fucking same bit. I was gonna be for my daughter. That was what she was gonna wear tonight.
Oh yeah, the drunk
Yeah.
teacher getting
So,
frisky.
was there any point killing a fat kid? You just go because he's fat? Like,
All right, Wes.
Oh,
Let's be
damn.
honest. You would, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, she'd get it.
This
Oh, she'd
teacher.
get it. She'd get it all day. All day.
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah.
You want to drink? It'd be our little secret.
It's weird getting all the kind of
What is up with
kind of give
female
the saggy
teachers?
tits to pass.
What is up with
Female teachers in the last 10 years, have female teachers not gone off the fucking rails lately?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I don't
are
know what-
definitely.
Sexting their students, posting OnlyFans links, offering kids drinks on trick or treat day.
Mm.
Here, take your fucking candy, get out.
I actually thought this lad was gonna sort of survive and be like some unlikely hero, even though he's
Hmm.
really young. But nah, he gets fucking killed.
As soon as the autistic chick shows up, I knew shit was rotten in Denmark.
Yeah, it
That's
always
just
is.
good.
Yeah, it always does when you get the freaky chick. Look at Carrie.
Can you imagine somebody whose brain is as muddled as Luke's speech impediment? like that must be a horrible way to live.
I get by.
Yeah, nobody knows what you just said.
He says he gets by.
Oh,
There was that one time I did.
I get by with what I get by with what I.
There was one or two times where he said it was like on the Alien stream where you're talking about Hudson saying his
Yeah.
improvising his lines, and we were like, "Come again? I don't know what you're saying."
Yeah.
we're like, caption. Can we put a caption on the thing? You got to admit that's pretty
Yeah.
fucking badass stream. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, it was fucking
Pretty good.
funny. It was funny.
We're gonna trick the
Oh,
nerdy
you
girl.
can tell. Yeah. Oh, you can tell she's gonna be the dork because she's kind of has that Midwest potato face, glasses,
Mara from the Ring.
autistic. She's on the spectrum.
Oh,
I don't know.
To
Is
the
it just
spectrum.
me? Is
That's
it
a
just
lot
me,
of
or
pumpkins.
does this seem like a really cool place to fucking party?
yeah.
Yeah.
It
This
seems
is
like a cool place to
It was-
fucking
I mean, I
party.
imagine if you're up in the Salem area, that's the idea. Is like this is like a New England town where like they take Halloween very seriously because of
Yeah.
like they're near Salem or whatever, which is dope. I mean, I would love that. I mean,
Yeah,
my
saw the
old
blood
house,
on their neck.
my old house was on Candy Drive, so we also took Halloween very seriously. And people would like drive in from other neighborhoods and look at all of our stupid decorations. And I was like right in the middle of this extremely decorated neighborhood, and I was like,
Yeah.
my house was always bare bones.
I've always wondered about like places that I've not lived before, like Texas. What do you guys just give out like free Olays to the immigrant border jumpers that come over to your area and stuff like that? Like, what do you do?
Well, I give out the cheap old grandpa candy, and then I keep all the good stuff for myself. I go buy it on November 1st when it's all half priced. Anything with a pumpkin or a bat on it is like fucking clearance prices.
I hear it. I literally live in the town that they based the TV show Supernatural on,
Mm.
and there's nothing fucking happening in this town tonight. It's so weird.
It's because it's post COVID. Ever since COVID, like trick or treat's not a thing anymore. Now there's like trunk or treat. They fucking have a bunch of cars.
I
in
don't
some
get
parking
that.
lot.
Or treat.
Over the weekend, my sister brought my nephew, my son to trunk or treat. I'm like, wow. Like,
Also, the other thing is the price of candies exploded because of stupid fucking Bidenomics.
yeah.
It's like Christ.
Yeah, fucking
Tomorrow
hyperinflation.
on November 1st, the candy's gonna be like normal price when it's on
really-
sale.
So this is the part of the movie when you realize we're watching a Pulp Fiction-y, out of
order.
time. Yeah, out of order.
Yeah,
Right.
it took me by surprise. I was thinking, wait a minute, there's another killer here. It's not just that fucking pumpkin kid, that scarecrow-looking kid.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, a whole lot of people. Oh, and also, yeah, vampires and werewolves, and zombies.
Oh my.
Oh,
She's looking around like, what the? She's behind her.
Vampires are gay.
Especially in True Blood.
You know, I had an early story when I was in middle school that I came up with called Dracula Turns Gay. And I'm not joking. It was about Dracula comes back, right? And he's going to take over the world. So what he does is he, instead of trying to seduce women and make them all of his vampire queens, he starts seducing men. And he creates like a vampire army of men. And the idea is, you know, once all the men are taken care of, you know, the women will be defenseless. And I was like, holy shit, I didn't realize I was so ahead of the curve there when I was 12 years old. I didn't realize like the World Economic Forum was like literally trying
I
that.
mean, I don't they call that prison Dracula? Isn't that prison Dracula?
You can't confine Dracula to a prison cell.
I think the BBC
Unless
actually
it's
did
like
do a
choice.
gay Dracula though, a couple of years back. The BBC actually did I think they did a gay Dracula a couple of years back.
I mean,
And Van Helsing was an atheist, which makes no fucking sense.
nah.
Yeah, isn't Killing the Vampire kind of based on faith as well?
Yeah, we were talking about how Peter Cushing, he was very, you know, he was talking about how he hated The Exorcist. He thought it was like vile garbage. And his whole thing was like, look, like all of his movies about vampires and shit, they're all about good triumphing over evil. They're all about like, you know, his characters are always playing like, you know, morally, you know, superior, morally just characters who are doing the right thing. And
That might be the
vanquishing
first
evil.
time I've heard him say anything bad about anything, because he always
Look at that.
came across
That's
like a
That's
gentleman.
a nice shot right there.
Yeah, fucking hell.
He said he was impressed with the movie, but he'd never watch it again. He said he was very offended by it.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't deny the power of The Exorcist.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's a freaking movie. The third one is really fucking underrated.
Third one's, yeah, scarier.
Yeah, Brad Dourif, fucking hell, Jesus Christ.
I like the third. I like the third one because it's like it makes you feel scared because it's got so much detective shit. Because the Kinderman is such a smart goddamn detective.
It's also like a
And-
fresh sequel. It's not retreading the original.
Yeah.
You know.
And Kinderman comes at it. It's almost like watching Law and Order and a fucking horror movie mashed together because he approaches it from such a you know a detective mindset, and he's like, this shit just not making sense. And I don't care who you are. That scene in the hospital where the fucking thing comes at her, like
Yeah.
that's still the scariest
build-up.
fucking thing. Yeah, great buildup. Great buildup.
I do like this. I do like this flashback. The different changing the color tone. Really, it's just, you know, more dark and gritty, and almost like me and Lord Toxic with Banshee. It's, you can tell it's a flashback the way they're changing it.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
the color palette as well. They always have to make it a little bit
Christine.
yellow or brownish.
Christine. You just saw Christine.
Yeah.
Also,
And I
all
like
these kids have real disabilities. These actors, they're all like they're the literal special ed bus.
Yeah, I was kind of a little bit like that mentally, like autism. And
No.
all that. I seem to have gotten a bit better.
I
Yeah,
don't
big
believe you.
surprise. Yeah,
Like,
big surprise.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know autism
getting better.
affected your speech pattern. Like you have problems with it causes speech problems.
No, that's just me being English.
Oh, okay.
My favorite is meeting all these fun YouTube friends and people over the internet. You become friends with them, and you realize they're all retarded.
He said the R word.
Am
He said the R word.
Am I also retarded?
I'm
Maybe.
retarded. I'm here. Get used to it.
Hey, can I tell
You gotta have a sense of humor about it, though.
Hey,
You gotta.
let me tell you, I had a celly in the when I was in the Florida State Penitentiary. Drink. He used to get mad at me when we go to the chow hall
Over the years, the parents have become exhausted.
because I'd be acting like a goofball. He'd be like, can you quit acting retarded? So I'd be like, Ed, Ed, I didn't mean that.
Oh my God.
Ed.
I never
And then-
I never noticed you had such crazy butcher hands.
Thank
You
you.
got butcher's hands for sure.
Coach the bus driver.
And so other people would see me doing that, and they thought I was actually mentally retarded, and they'd be like, "Hey, you need to quit messing with that man. That man, he don't deserve that. That ain't his fault. That ain't his fault. He like that." And my celly would be like, "No, he's just fucking around." I'm like, "I'm Dowie. I'm big with Todd and Dad. I'm Dowie."
Oh, this whole situation is dark. The fucking bus driver is like, all the kids are shackled up. He's giving them candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying
Yeah,
to
man.
Chris. I'm glad you're on base.
Like,
I'm glad you also picked up on that. That is
I'm just saying, this is fucked up, man.
Chris really.
It's
he
pretty
put forth
fucked
a
up that this guy chains a bunch of
he's
kids to a bus and
it's-
drives it into a lake.
it's so great. What Chris is like, hey, I don't think this is right for him
I'm starting to think
murder
this
all these
guy is not
children.
a nice guy. This bus
Chris
driver.
is like, what? Chris is like, when I drove a bus, yeah, I'd hit a few people every now and then.
Never on purpose.
No.
It's because I was drunk.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a joke. They say, I want to die the way my dad did, peacefully in his sleep, not screaming like his passengers did before he went off the fucking killer. I'm glad I did not fuck that up.
There's a story where like the car crashes and there's a car crash and the police are like interviewing the little child because everyone else is either like, you know, they're not doing good. It's a car crash. So they're asking the little child like, what, you know, who was driving? It's like, what was your dad doing in the car? And he's like, drinking, you know? It's like, what was your mom doing? He's like scolding. He's like, well, what were your brother and sister doing? He's like, they were fighting. And the kid, he's like, well, what were you doing, little kid? He's like, driving.
Okay, now.
Classic.
Well, it's funny. So the driver makes it up because he's the only one not shackled down. So, all right.
Yeah. And of course, spoilers.
Not everybody died.
Ryan Cox is the bus driver. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, he seems to be going against the fucking woke crowd recently.
Uh,
Yeah. I think he was a bit of a leftist as well, but
Yeah, he was. And
They'll all come, like, I think all but like 8% are going to be
Yeah.
permanently lost, but they'll all come around eventually.
yeah,
It's like
fuck.
Bill Maher was considered pretty liberal and left, but like the left went way like they went
Yeah.
far too
Yeah.
they went too far. It's like Bill Maher said, he's like, I never changed, but
Yeah.
you guys have gone
Yeah.
way off the rails. Like,
Elon
it's-
Musk literally tweeted that South Park episode saying like, this is
Yeah.
the bellwether for the woke world. Like, this is it. Like, it's
Yeah.
like everyone's officially over it. South
And
Park.
you know what?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it because I've been saying it for fucking years, and I've been
Mm.
beating my head against the wall in the group, just going like,
A lot
look,
of
man,
people
this
have,
is just a fucking. It's just
Yeah.
a fad, you guys.
I said it
like,
earlier this year on one of these streams where I was
I
like,
know you
dude,
did.
in less
I
than
know
a
you did.
year,
I
those like
know.
SJWs are going to be the ones like acting like
Yeah.
they were against woke stuff the whole time. They never thought
Yeah,
it was-
I know. I remember you saying that.
Some of the people watching might not have remembered.
You gotta love how they worship Marxism, yet they never fucking read up on all the shit it's done though.
Yeah.
Like 100 years back.
Mm.
Fucking more than that, actually.
Well, it's because people said because these people, the current generation, like the world didn't exist before, 2016 or something.
I
Or-
love the fact that they call them the fucking Christopher Columbus generation because they run around thinking they discovered shit that they like for the first time.
And it's also funny because they're so offended by Christopher Columbus. So
Yeah,
Right.
ironic.
They're like, oh, I put ice cream in soda. I call it a Coke float.
Some
You know?
motherfucker was on a post saying like, my mom used to do this weird thing where she would give me milk with club soda in it and a little splash of chocolate syrup. I was like, dude, it's called an egg cream soda. It's like one of the oldest drinks in America.
They literally have a chick right now that she's going viral because she's like, hey, I'm coming up with a new idea. It's called silent walking.
All the
right.
time.
Don't-
Walking without
I don't have
headphones in?
no headphones. I'm not on TikTok, and I'm just walking around. Yeah. Oh, so
Oh my
you're going
God.
for a walk? You're going for a walk, and they have
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
chick that's like, "Hey, I got an idea. What if we just had a phone for the whole house? Like everybody in the house could use this one phone if they needed it, not their cell phone."
Fucking serious.
There was the one where it was like the
Jesus.
tweet was like, bro, just discovered hanging out. He's like, dude, let's do a podcast, but in person. No mics, nothing recorded, and we just talk. And maybe
This is
have
why I don't
food.
worry about my shit education, because they make me look like a fucking genius.
Yeah. I had no idea you were retarded, Luke.
I probably shouldn't have. I probably
I have
shouldn't
to
have.
live with it.
I mixed
To
right
be
now
fair-
with the milk.
to- To be fair, Luke,
It's across the back.
That is some
I knew
blue
you were
milk.
retarded. I knew you were retarded the whole time. The whole
It's
time.
gonna curdle in your stomach.
Thank
dude,
God,
and
I
you're
was
going
worried.
to
I was
puke
worried I was
everywhere.
coming across as
Your
a fucking
tongue is
thorny.
blue. Stick your tongue out.
Ah!
I can't wait till when I go on the toilet tonight
Blue milk and fighting cock whiskey. Holy fuck! You're
God.
a legend.
with a splash of Sprite.
The fact
Liver
that
is
somebody
superhuman.
used to fuck you is amazing.
I'm telling you,
Like, God bless that woman.
She had
I
low
mean, I
standards.
she had low standards, and we can see why she
Milky.
cheated on you.
exactly.
I like my whiskey milky.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look the way it's curdling. So
Why are you doing this? Because you're wearing a Jedi robe?
Yeah,
I'm drinking fucking tea, you guys. I have a sore throat.
I like my violence like I like my beer domestic.
but just funny how the milk is sitting on top of the Sprite. It won't. It's like it's hovering above
You put
it.
Sprite in there too?
Yes.
Is it fucking banana flavored Sprite or some
I'm-
bullshit? How gross
Hey,
could it get?
I don't know what it
Put
is.
fucking
In a-
everything in there.
In
I
a
feel shame.
related
I feel
note-
shame right now, blue collar, on your behalf.
In a related note, we're gonna have to do a GoFundMe for the new liver transplant that we have to get for
He's
Christopher
gonna need
Edwards.
a whole new system, not just
And
his
a
liver, a
pancreas,
whole
yeah.
new fucking everything. I want to re-highlight Megan's comment about how nothing is sacred.
Yeah.
Jesus, ew. Next stream, we should all drink the same drink. Whatever blue collar's drinking, we should all try to make the same drink, and that way we
Fuck
can
no!
all, we can
Hell
all just
no!
be like,
I'm
"Oh
not
my
doing that.
god, how are you drinking this?"
I
Today
have
I'm-
to work. I have to have a job and work. I can't go to dialysis.
Today I'm
because
drinking
I'm
my
fucking
apple
trying to
flavored
drink the same
brandy
shit.
with a splash of Diet Sprite, Coke
Uh,
Zero.
He's like, hey, I found some fucking Crown Apple that may or may not be Crown Apple sitting in the back of my Uber the other day. I'm pretty sure half of it is kerosene, but I'm gonna drink it anyway. Oh, it sure is delicious.
If I
Oh,
was, it's like,
yeah.
you see the bubbles from the milk and it's on top right here with the Sprite.
Yeah, milk is not supposed to have bubbles, you fucking weirdo.
Oh my god.
You see the
my
power of
God.
the fighting cock.
Yeah,
Oh,
fighting cock
God.
whiskey.
Mm.
His insides look like the fucking thing right before
I would
the
make-
dude.
The hot
Red
toddies
before-
I would make. The hot toddies I would make were really badass. What I would do is
Right. If you ever gave a defibrillator to Chris, your fucking hands would go through him and it would eat your.
yeah, like the thing.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh,
God,
I think Brian Cox says that line in this movie.
Yeah, yeah, it's like at the end, yes. Yeah. I can't remember which part it was now.
Ooh. You would think someone would have
Yeah.
fished that out of there by now.
Mm.
You know, I
Yeah.
imagine someone at the town meeting being like, "I propose that we finally fish the old abandoned school bus out of the pond down the ways. It's quite an eyesore."
I think maybe they did, and people just kept going fucking missing every time.
Yeah, it's like, no, we can't remove the old haunted school bus. It's a landmark. What else is
Oh,
funny?
Yeah, because if there's one thing you want to do is go get the dead children out of the fucking ravine and do something with them.
Man, these kids don't need burials. Just leave them chained up there in the
Yeah.
bottom of the lake like Jason Voorhees.
Yeah,
Means if the fucking-
exactly.
they didn't fish that-
I never buried in.
I knew it was a prank. Yeah, I knew it was a prank because that looked fake.
Oh,
I never
Well, these are
buried in
fake.
those
These are
Iraqi
fake
children.
kids. These are not actual ghost kids.
mm.
This is a prank they're playing on the witch
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, the autistic witch girl, aka Luke's niece. Who was in the fucking thing?
Oh boy,
Well,
pretty good music too. It's like dun, 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 dun.
It is pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a fucking good. This is an underrated classic. I'm not gonna lie.
This poor girl. Oh shit. Oh
It kind of encapsulates the mean spirit of Halloween a little bit as well.
yeah.
Or Halloween films in general.
We see all the time that kids throughout school, kids are dicks. It doesn't matter if
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
public 16 kids are assholes. I'm sorry, but
They don't learn. Billy toxic.
yeah.
Little assholes.
No.
No, they grow up
No,
to
we
be mean. They grow up to be
That's life, though. Got to roll with the punches.
That's why I laugh every time people talk about this whole TikTok generation, Instagram. Oh, kids are doing horrible shit. I'm like, were you alive in the 80s and 90s? Kids have always done horrible shit. Come on,
Either go up to be a pussy or hide away, or you fucking take it and never laugh.
come on.
Help me, Rhonda. Help me,
Stephen King writes
Rhonda.
a damn book where a girl gets covered in pig's blood and fucking goes insane and kills half the school.
right,
Oh.
right.
You know what's funny
Great
is like
film.
it's funny that you say that because Rhonda's house was modeled after Carrie's.
Mm.
Rhonda, calm down.
Yeah, it's just teeming with homages to classic horrors, though.
Mm.
Or Stephen King. I think there is a lot more Stephen King homages in general.
Hey, they have AMC has like a Halloween marathon going on, and I just watched right before we did our stream. I watched H2O, and that had a shit ton of homages to a bunch of stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I
Hey,
saw
LL
that one.
Cool J was also in that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or he was in that one, right? Wasn't Buster
Yeah.
Rhymes
Yeah.
in it too?
No, that was it. He was in
Yeah.
he was in the next one after that.
Yeah, well, he said that line, Michael Myers, bitch, or some shit like that. It
Have,
was
like, Fight somewhere.
Whenever you come back in camera, just show you that my straw's got the milk and the Sprite cake on it right now. It's like, it's like dripping.
God damn it, dude! Full screen that shit. Full screen yourself and
Give me a
explain
second.
yourself.
You may have to send me the fucking recipe.
Hold on.
It's milk,
I need to-
Sprite, and whiskey, and
Yeah.
a drop of blue dye. It's not
How do you full screen it?
full screen
I need to
yourself.
write notes.
You
All right,
highlight
no,
over
don't
your
go fast, Duke Benzo. I meant
Oh,
I
yeah.
did
Look
remember.
at that. See?
Ew!
Ew! Oh, gross!
You
Which is-
disgusting
Gross.
pig.
You are you have a lot wrong with you.
Yes,
Like,
we do.
Oh, not a lot grosses me out. This is gross. This is legitimately disgusting. I watch like people get their heads cut off all the time. I don't even flinch,
Uh-huh.
Honestly, it could be worse. Someone recommended to eat a sausage and mayonnaise sandwich, which is
Sounds
no,
good. Sausage and mayonnaise? What are you talking about?
no,
What's wrong with
no.
Nah,
You
sausage,
seriously,
sausage is
Yeah,
so
not-
good. Here's the thing.
I
Sausage
like
is so
sausage,
good.
but not with mayonnaise.
Listen,
nothing-
mayonnaise. The thing about mayonnaise is it's an oil. It's a fat helps flavor transport on your mouth.
Yeah.
It helps
Isn't
it travel.
sausage and
across
mayonnaise
your
bringing an image in your head, though?
Dude, try making next time you make a grilled cheese sandwich, instead of using butter, use a combination of butter and mayo. That's how we do it in
I
the
don't mind a
South.
bit of mayo with cheese.
Oh, damn, Wes.
Don't
I
mind.
Yeah,
had
mayonnaise.
to chew this shit. Fuck.
I knew a kid who you get little white girls who eat hot dogs with just mayonnaise on the bun, and it's like obviously that's not my favorite way to eat a hot dog, but it's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, it just puts you
why
in mind
the
of something
fuck
a
are
bit
you
gross.
eating hot dogs with mayonnaise?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a white
What the
girl.
fuck are you
When
talking
I do a
about?
hot dog, I do hot sauce, mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup, and chili, and onions, and cheese. I go all out. It's just a little bit of each one. You don't use too much
Jesus
sauce.
Christ.
Yeah,
I like-
never
yeah.
never fuck with the dweeby girl or the
That's-
dweeby
that's
boy.
like the
They always get
Mexican
their
style.
revenge.
Mexican style hamburgers usually have mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup. You got all three of them, and maybe hot sauce too.
I
Salsa.
didn't mind a bit of mayonnaise on the burger.
Mayonnaise on the bun,
the Whopper,
dude.
yeah.
It-
Yeah,
you,
Whopper,
you either
okay,
gotta put
Whoppers.
you either gotta put mayonnaise or butter on your bread. It's no matter what, like oil, some kind of oil and vinegar for like sub sandwiches. You have to have some kind of fat, some
Yeah,
kind of
don't-
oil to help the
Yeah, but-
sandwich taste better.
So the Whoppers at Burger King have mayonnaise and ketchup anyway.
Oh, yeah.
The ones that the Burger King I live by switched to Miracle Whip recently. I don't know why they did
Oh,
that.
Really? Wow.
I mean, I still will eat like
How
a
do
shitty
you
hot.
how do you even know that? How do you even know
I can
these?
tell the difference between Miracle Whip and mayonnaise. Miracle Whip is way more tangy.
Yeah.
It
Italian.
has this tangy finish to it that I'm not a fan of, but I'll eat it.
Yeah. And he pops up everywhere in every story.
Yeah, I can tell the difference. You ever accidentally get a Diet Coke instead of a regular Coke? It's like
Yes.
I don't
is
drink regular Coke, so I wouldn't know.
I do
Diet
sometimes.
sugar anything is just so bad. I could taste that aspartame every time or stevia.
That's why I
Kind of
said-
gave up
for some
fucking
some reason the zero sugar.
Coca-Cola
is
for a
fucking-
while, but I'm kind of been back on it recently.
Ugh.
So what we're supposed to understand is that Sam is okay with the autistic girl because she respects Halloween.
She
Mm.
respects the tradition.
Yeah.
Halloween's not a silly holiday, y'all.
Yeah.
It's like we were watching the Onion Network last night, where they're talking about Halloween's become too commercialized.
Yeah.
It's like people instead they don't even use real bones when they decorate their house, like the way we used to. You know, we would butcher an animal and decorate our house with bones in order to keep the demon Asgul away. You know, or whatever.
I saw a pretty funny TikTok where the chick was like, we don't do any of the actual Halloween stuff, but we do dress up and we do candy and have fun. And then they switch over to this guy going, yeah, that's literally what Halloween is. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? God, these chicks are fucking bad. I don't know who these chicks are, but they're badass. Fucking
Man.
hot.
Look at that. Jesus.
And double fisting, hell yeah! Oh no, she's
Oh,
gonna
God.
hand
Yeah.
one of the- she's
Yeah,
gonna hand one of
that's
the
how-
beers to Bone Girl.
That's how I met your mother, right there.
Now, who was Cinderella? What other movies was she in? She looks familiar.
I don't know. She's
Mom
fucking
always said
gorgeous,
she was
though.
Yeah.
She's got
Oh,
that Barbie
fucking
neck.
hell.
She's got that super long, weird ass neck that I like.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. She has that punchable
That
face.
very
Enzo?
strangleable neck that I love.
She has that. She looks like she could take a punch in case she orders DoorDash the wrong way. And then,
I see fucking Frollo going up to her and saying, "I wonder."
The
what's
only
been like
way,
with
the,
rope
only, the,
around your
the,
neck."
the wrong way to order DoorDash is to order it at all. All right, don't
That's
order.
true.
It. Oh yeah, let me see what this babe was in. Roche.
Oh, no,
see,
Red
this
Riding
is,
Hood.
This is what's called subversion done correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I knew something had to do with wolves with them. Then I saw the teeth and I thought, wait, are the
Wait,
vampires?
why did
Then-
you? Why did you know that? Like, how did you know that?
Yeah, it's the Red Riding thing, isn't it?
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because I
Fair
thought
enough.
something involved in wolves is going to come up. But then I saw the teeth and I thought, wait, are the vampires? Then they shed the skin. It's like, oh no, the wolves. No.
Damn.
Dude, this Cinderella girl is in tons and tons of crap I have never seen
Yeah.
before. She was apparently in The Shape of Water.
That right there,
which
she looks good right there. Gonna lie.
yeah. I mean, all these chicks look good. Even the one with the big dumb fake titties.
Mm.
Like this plastic
don't-
surgery girl. I don't understand what the hell, like you've got Anna Paquin, you've got the black chick, and you've got Cinderella, and then you've got the Kardashian girl who's like this one on the left. It's like you're too young to be getting all this cosmetic surgery, guys.
No,
It's weird.
you're never too young. You're never too young. You're never too young.
It's just always weird when you see like supposed quote unquote like 18, 19-year-olds and they have big fake titties.
Mm.
Now,
It's a huge red flag because it's like, okay, your
Sure,
dad
prime, aren't they?
probably bought you new tits, which is weird.
no, it's not a huge red flag. It's a huge green flag for Lord Toxic
Oh, right.
because that means that not
Damn.
only it
Well,
means
if it's a
that your
green
fam-
flag for Lord Toxic, that means it's a red flag for most normal people.
Big teeth.
Are you so butthurt about me thinking Burke was a good dude in
No.
Aliens? Like,
No,
you're
but
so mad about
that is another example of what you're talking about. But I mean,
you were
I'm not-
like, I can't believe you're my friend and you still like Burke.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to be surprised when like
This is how
You know,
war starts.
someone locks us out of the airlock, and of course it's Toxic pushing the button like bye, and we'll be like, no, Toxic, let us out.
It's kind of messed up. The guy that fucking killed the fat kid's all freaked out by these girls.
Oh, also, yeah, there's all these dead people. It's because
Yeah.
werewolves, but also the big bonfire transforming into werewolves next to a fire. Nod to The Howling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how they're all paralyzed. So he's like broken. So that way.
Damn.
Hey,
Oh,
was that Brian Cox? Was Brian Cox in The Howling?
No.
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 Who was the detective in The Howling? Or Wolfing? Who was the
Yeah.
Wolfing detective?
Ooh, that might have been Brian Cox and Wolfen.
Wolf. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know Wolfen. Wolfen's great.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to remember
Hmm.
who the star is in that one. It's Albert Finney.
We're playing Sweet Dreams.
Ah,
Nice.
fuck, Albert Finney.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, that
I
makes
get them
sense.
confused. I get them confused a lot.
My favorite Brian Cox moment is an adaptation when Nick Cage stands up and he's like, "Sir, what about a movie? You know, I'm trying to tell a story about, you know, the reality of life, how nothing ever happens."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Nothing ever happens in the real world?
Well, yeah, she's
What
a
the
whispering.
fuck are
my
you
first
talking
time.
about? Every
Or-
day, someone is killed."
Damn.
Yeah,
Be
hell
careful-
yeah.
I'll be careful with the music. So
There was supposed to be an original. They were supposed to do a different song to this.
yeah.
What is this? Marilyn Manson or some bullshit?
Yeah, they used the Marilyn Manson because it sounded more sinister.
Damn.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah, these are all
Holy
practical
shit.
effects, boys. This is totally Howling
Nice.
style. Also, it's like Van Helsing style transformation. Oh, don't
Yeah.
share your screen. Don't
I'm
share your
not.
screen.
I'm
Don't
not-
share. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch what you're sharing right now. Watch what you're sharing.
Yeah, it's like the Van Helsing where they they literally emerge out of the skin like a skin suit. I don't really care for that, honestly. I prefer American Werewolf in London, where it's
yeah,
like,
I just watched that
what did you
recently.
guys? Okay, so
Damn.
I rewatched because AMC. I rewatched Silver Bullet the other night.
love it.
So I know you did a stream on this
No,
end, so
that's-
it was
that's
very,
good,
it was very
Look
entertaining.
at that though. Holy shit.
So if you kill a werewolf when they're in their human form, do you kill them or do they become like do like
No.
the Hulk and they turn into the werewolf?
Now, like you can only kill them when they're human with a silver bullet too. I don't think so. I think
Boy.
when they're human, they're vulnerable, and that's why, like I was saying, like werewolves probably kill themselves all the time.
Okay.
He said, "What big eyes you have?"
I can
Yeah,
settle that for you.
Yeah, the American Werewolf in London, he gets killed. He has to kill himself, doesn't he? So
Yeah, they're
Well,
constantly telling him, "You must kill yourself. You have to die."
Right.
before he turned into
Well,
a werewolf.
Right. But in like Silver Bullet, like they were like, "Oh, we can't kill him because he's in his human form." I'm like, that's the exact time I would kill him. Like,
Yeah, I
you
don't
know,
think
that
they
I
say
would
that.
go.
Did they say that in the movie?
Yeah. I literally just watched it.
Weird.
No, it says earlier. So
Well, I like the Stephen King illustrated novel with those great Bernie Wrightson.
I do too.
drawings.
I do too.
But it was cool. Yeah, it was cool because it took place over the course of a year, and like there's a werewolf attack once a month, and like I was talking about like that suspense of like.
Did you read the
waiting.
book? Did you read the book?
Yeah, I didn't.
That it's a fucking great book.
I like the yeah. There's just way more victims, and also less centered on Corey Haim's character, the little wheelchair. Like there's like, it's
Yeah.
like an ensemble piece. It's like a
Yeah.
like-
Hey, can we talk for a second? Like how much Corey Haim's sister in that movie is a fucking cunt. Boy, she really.
I hate you, you booger.
I hate you're such a booger. I don't care that you're crippled.
You think
Like,
just
Jesus.
crippled? Yeah, sure. Be
Dial
go on
it-
his side just 'cause he's
Dial it
crippled.
back a little bit, Jane. Jesus. you
honestly,
are-
She's probably been
doing
putting
too
up with
much.
that special treatment for like her whole 16 years or whatever, so she's tired of
yeah.
it.
He's like, oh, hey, there's murder. My best friend just got murdered yesterday. Let me go out to the woods by myself and go fire off fireworks. But, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just watching.
You like trick or
You
treat.
shouldn't be knocking on doors
Yeah.
when there's no lights outside. It means no one's home.
Yeah. Yeah. You're all gonna die.
It's some kind of ugly little dog.
I mean, if we're being honest, this is the original Hannibal Lecter. So props to Michael
There he
Manhunter.
is.
Yeah, that's fucking underrated as well. I think I like Anthony Hopkins better, but Brian Cox, he does play a pretty good.
He
Hannibal
does it
Lecter.
really good.
Did you guys
Two
watch?
actors from Dead Like Me.
Oh,
I've heard
Yes,
of it.
I did. Yes, Sandra, I did watch Dead Like Me. Yeah, I like that. It's a good show.
That's on my watch list now. Yeah, Hopkins' Lecter is more sinister. He is I can't really describe it how he plays his character.
Being such a big fan of the books, I know that's tiresome. I know. Oh yeah, Toxic
Yeah.
likes the books. Yeah, great. Okay.
Yeah, well, you are more of the writer than I am. I'm trying to be that kind of guy.
But Brian Cox's Lecter is very similar to the book. So
This guy's saying in general, Brian Cox as an actor, it's like is he ever ever given a fucking bad performance.
No, it's always been good.
Never,
Like,
never,
I can't think
never.
of one bad. I mean, he's
Never.
been not like any actor.
Never.
He's been a couple bad films, but his performance
I
himself.
think the
No,
first time I
he-
noticed Brian Cox
No.
was in Braveheart as Mel Gibson's Uncle Argyle.
Uncle Argyle.
Yeah.
Uncle
You don't know
Argyle.
Latin? You don't know
You
Latin?
do not know
That's
Latin.
That'll have to be remedied, won't it?
My Uncle Argyle took me on a pilgrimage.
actually, I think he's a northerner just like me.
Ah, a northerner.
Northerner.
Yeah.
Now,
We
when you
really-
say
North.
We really emphasize our vowels like fuck.
Really
We
emphasize
really got
our
you.
vowels.
We hit the U
like
real
that.
hard.
is that what you do, or is it because you're retarded? Is that which one is it?
I got
Well, if
their
you get
show-
drunk enough, everyone's retarded. Everyone's
Oh,
fucking
Oh,
retarded.
listen,
I'm
James
with you, everybody.
Marsden was narrating that little Halloween educational thing he just saw. Also, there was a little Scooby Doo cameo.
Yeah.
Damn, that pork looks good.
Have
It
you
does.
guys seen the preview for Thanksgiving, which
Yeah.
is based on the short from what do you call it? Fuck. What was it back when Planet Terror and Death Proof came out?
I mean, Grindhouse.
The
Yeah.
Grindhouse, yeah.
Yeah.
Did it? Am I the only one that went to the movies and watched the whole Grindhouse?
No, we
double
talked about
feature?
that. I watched it with my father. We loved it. Yeah.
Did
My
you?
favorite of all the fake trailers was SS Werewolf of the
Well-
SS Women of the SS Werewolf
Yeah.
Women of
Yeah.
the.
Well, the
Well,
fact they actually fucking made
I
Machete,
mentioned that.
you know?
I mentioned that because they made Machete
Exactly.
after they made that after
Yeah.
one of their trailers,
Oh, I like
and they
Don't.
made and
Don't. That was the
Yeah.
that was the Simon
and now
Pegg one.
now they're doing Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know, I would even watch Machete in space. Why not? Fuck it. I'll watch at this point.
Why not?
I thought Machete 2 was funny.
They're all funny.
Well, the second one bombed at the box office, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the first Machete did
You
good. I mean,
dog dick. He's got 2 dog dicks. What the hell? Oh, it's his tail.
Oh,
It's his tail.
let's see. I'd zoom in on that. Who just want 2 dogs?
We gotta do Predators one day. Like
Oh, yeah.
Predators is very
Yeah, I'll
underrated.
happily do that. I'll
Hmm,
happily
that's-
tag
that's-
along and
want-
cross the
want,
party.
You want Adrian Brody in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, people gave him a lot of shit. They're like, "Oh yeah, dude, that's what Special Forces guys looks like."
Yeah. I liked Lawrence Fishburne in that film. Just thinking about this guy that was stuck there and he started like losing his shit
Yes.
because he's been for so fucking long.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
No,
I
masterpiece.
like that. I like that too, except for the fact that he's really fat.
Yeah.
So
It's like, how the fuck did you, what have you been eating?
Like,
Walter
dude, how,
Goggins on it as well.
how are you getting that fat in the the Predator universe? But
Yeah.
it's whatever.
There's Walter
fine.
Goggins on it as well. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yes,
Yeah,
Walton
yeah.
Coggins
Yeah.
is amazing in that.
Yeah.
In that
Yeah, he
movie.
fucking he actually goes down like a fucking boss. Gets his
like
fan
a
ripped out.
motherfucking
Yeah.
boss. Yeah,
Yeah.
he fucking does. He
I
does.
will put it.
He's like, yeah, take this, you space. I'm not gonna say the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your fucking skull ripped out through your spine. You know you've
You
done
know
well
what?
with them.
Yeah, he went out like a motherfucking boss.
Yeah, but I thought that was him.
Yeah, that's an underrated. I
definitely.
find no
Well,
flaw. It's
yeah.
like Predator 2.
Again, what's that?
I find no flaw with
I've
it.
been watching
One
Predator.
for
We
Danny
watch it-
Trejo, Daz Early.
we watch it in prison. Everybody loved it because everyone's like, they're all like half these characters are ex-convicts. Everyone in fucking jail is
Yeah.
laughing and cheering for
Yeah.
these characters. Like,
Yeah, yeah, man. It's like I can relate to half the characters in that fucking thing. I've been a contractor. I've been an inmate. Like I've been like most of those people in that fucking thing.
Yeah.
I like that they have what's his name playing a serial killer. Like that makes sense that they
Yeah.
would do that. That actually makes perfect sense. Why that movie didn't do better is beyond me.
I did like the Predator dogs too.
I don't like that part, and
Oh.
only because they're unloading an enormous amount of fucking ammo at those things, and they keep coming. I'm like, dude, nothing's
Well,
getting
I
through
mean,
that.
with just the premise of
That's crazy.
creating something, it's like the Predators would use something like Aikens, how we use dogs, as, to help them hunt.
I don't think they'd need dogs, though, would they? Because they're pretty fucking,
Yeah, that's true.
pretty tactical. that,
It,
they?
it was just,
Well,
it was something different at
yeah.
that point. I mean, at this point, the franchise has been around for almost 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I've read a lot of the Predator versus Aliens comics, and I could see them doing that. I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
Still
Yeah,
better than fucking Prey, where the predator was accidentally walking into its own traps.
Yeah, that's.
That annoyed the fuck out of me.
I did like Prey, and that was my first film I watched drunk on my birthday. And I did say that Prey.
I thought Prey was pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah,
but
I thought it was pretty good.
Definitely, the ending was stupid though. But I mean, overall, I did like it. But the ending was fucking dumb. Like it killed
I
itself.
like the idea. I just thought the execution was bad.
No, I agree. But I did like. But it was good. I mean, it wasn't terrible.
You know, the thing about the Predator and the Aliens universe is like, you know, it's just like the Star Wars universe. They've got so much stuff they could fall back on and do. Like they don't have to, you know, not everything has to have Dutch in it. Not everything, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to. There's like such an expanded universe. You could do so much stuff. You don't have to be slavish to that stuff. You know what I mean? Like
I did hear the second Prey could be set in No Man's Land, which I'm all for actually.
You know what? I have a brilliant idea for a Predator movie, but they'd never do it. They'd never do it.
Feudal Japan, I've had that a few times.
Nah, I would do it. I would do it in an outpost in the Middle East during the height of the fucking Iraq War.
Yeah, well, it's hot, isn't it? Good weather for it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would have insurgents attack like military and military contractors on a base and like be ready to overrun them. And then right in the middle of that, the Predator comes in. And so the insurgents and the Americans have to fucking bond together and like fight the fucking Predator.
Which is, now
I like that.
Something good to eat.
Yeah, it was like it when different ideals have to sort of like put the differences aside.
All the kids are chanting at him. Shit.
Trick or treat. That's the name of the
Trick
movie.
or treat.
Yeah.
No, my feet.
Uncle Gail. You're going to
They did a Pet Cemetery to him. God damn it.
How many movies?
Yeah, I thought that as well.
I want to see a supercut of all the Achilles slashes in every movie. There's
there's
Pet
a lot.
Cemetery
There's a
and
lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
Hostel
There's a lot.
and
Oh God, there's a lot.
But something. Why is it always Pet Cemetery is like to go back to when you think about that move? You know,
Because it's the worst one because you feel bad for the old man.
slash like right across his lips. Oh,
it was Herman Munster for fuck's sake.
Just that's one of those instances. Like the book is better. It's way worse in the book. It's way worse.
Oh, I like how they had to make all the candy fake because you know, Reese's.
Yeah, they didn't want to lose fucking sales, did they?
All the candies are just all the candies are poisoned and have razors in them, so they didn't want candies. So they have like big fudge log or whatever the fuck it's called.
You guys are not old enough to remember. Like when I was a kid, that was like a big fucking fear. Like you'd bring your candy home. Your fucking parents are just sitting there up until like 2:00 in the morning,
like slicing all the candy.
Yeah, I actually heard about that.
Like looking through the candy, like there was gonna be razor
blades and all shit. Yeah.
Heroin.
My parents were doing that too, Wes. My parents would have to sisters.
Class.
We have to go through like give our parents a kit. They have to open up every single wrapper.
Oh, razor blades and needles. Where does Sam getting all these hypodermic needles?
Yeah, but at this point though, like from an audience standpoint, like you don't know that its name is Sam. It's just
I know
he exists.
Yeah,
so, you know.
Well, I like the fact that I saw the behind the scenes thing, and they definitely put a little kid in this.
Yeah.
They didn't put a little person.
This is a little 8-year-old fighting this man in the movie.
Yeah, and it's like because they said that 8-year-olds will move differently than the fucking adult would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like having something innocent be put in a very disturbing context.
Yeah, but normally you'd have like a midget pretending to be the child as a stunt man, you know, and doing the actual
they have an actual kid. They actually put kids.
So fucking props to this kid then for doing all these stunts.
Oh yeah.
Also, you can throw kids around and you don't get hurt, you know.
Because if you ever read about, so I remember reading an interview about Bruce Willis, like because he got older and he was doing Die Hard 4. It wasn't so easy to do the stunts anymore.
Oh, what noise is that?
That's a great neighbor.
That was a famous sound effect. It's like a pig. It's like a pig attacking something.
God, I love practical effects.
Oh,
God, it's hideous.
Pumpkin head. Show him. Oh, by the way, Pumpkinhead Warriors tomorrow on my channel. That'll be fun.
I
I
can't
think
wait.
this was around the time when CGI was becoming a bit more over reliant as well.
Yeah. I fucking bit him.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, where's this
Ooh.
fucking slads?
Oh, I love how he bleeds. I love how he bleeds like pumpkin seeds. Shit.
Did his Bruce Campbell there?
He was born in a pumpkin patch.
Yeah, and
the protector
the
of
thing
Halloween.
reference comes up later. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nowadays, getting your smartphone, call 911. Officer, there's a little demon pumpkin kid biting me. Sure.
One thing I've seen is horrors. Whenever there's the killer's fucking lying there, they get the phone, they turn the back on the body. Never turn your back on the body.
This is a real, homage to Stephen King because, in Stephen King stories, there's always a supernatural element, but then they also have like a human element of like a human, like psychopath in it. You know what I mean? Like his best stories is always like, there's a supernatural, but there's always
1.
Yeah.
1. I remember fucking the damn rotary phones, man. Well, at least he called the cops, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, then look around, the body's
Of course,
gone.
of course, you got him on hold. Oh, someone cut the phone lines. Wonder who. Jeez. That makes me wonder, do you feel bad for the old guy? You're the same one who murdered a bus full of kids.
Yeah, I mean, he murdered a bus full of kids, but I mean, didn't those kids all have disabilities? I mean, like they weren't going to lead good lives anyway.
Jesus.
No offense. No offense, Luke. No offense, Luke.
No offense taken. I got to have a sense of humor about it.
Yeah, we don't know what you just said.
He's got a sense of humor about being retarded.
Oh, okay.
Make laugh, Andy. Make laugh. Hide and pity.
I got a sense of humor about where, but where.
Got 10 minutes left, Luke. You got to do your one American accent part.
It's like this.
I got a sense of humor about it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I've got a sense of humor about it.
This is why I don't believe you in your bullshit, Luke. Because you can turn on that fucking American shit.
Northern English bastard lives in Montana. Actually, it's all a fucking ruse. It's all an act.
He's actually in Idaho. He's actually lives in Boise, Idaho.
Yeah.
And
I'm a character actor trying to find work. What do you expect? Times are hard.
Gotta get famous on YouTube.
Yeah.
Famous English.
Yeah. All of this time, what can you expect?
I know the English bastard is someone I created.
Yeah, I was born in the wrong country. I'm proud of my country despite its flaws, but fucking hell, yeah.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No one's proud to hear that.
No,
Just quiet. Quiet.
His weapon of choice, a bitten up lollipop with a razor sharp.
I know. Something minuscule like a fucking candy bar being used as a weapon. Come on,
give me a drink.
Genius.
Glenn
I need some booze.
The fucking music too. It's like,
oh, what is this? Like fucking high potent green alcohol?
There you go.
Oh no.
Right.
Superhuman strength.
Yeah.
He's got superhuman pumpkin strength. Pumpkins are known.
So, like, ultimately, it's hey,
another fake out.
Are you gonna respect Halloween? If you're gonna respect Halloween, we'll let you live.
Yeah. We want your candy. That's all I wanted, motherfucker. That's pretty cool though. That the murderous Halloween monster just wants candy. Because damn.
No, that's not what he wants. He wants you to respect Halloween.
Right. Which in his case is like you got to hand out candy, Mr. Curmudgeon.
Well, for him, yeah.
What an interesting way to eat your candy bar too. Piggyback on another candy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it tonight.
I like this kid style. You know what you're gonna try? You have no limits about what you put in your mouth.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Giggity.
Fun fact. Buffy the Vampire Slayer in season 2, before they went with the whole we're going to turn into our costumes, they originally hinted at that Sam Hain was going to come in and she was going to have to fight him, and he just wanted everybody to respect Halloween. So kind of ripped this off of Joss Whedon a little bit, you know.
What's weird, so like, but there's no like payback for the fact you just killed this busload.
Oh, there is there is. Keep watching.
Back for him.
All right. Well,
Keep watching. Keep
but
watching.
But the thing with Sam is, so like, what is Sam? Is he like a spirit of like? He's
the spirit. Yes,
Halloween.
he's the spirit of Halloween, and he wants. He's fine as long as you are in some way respecting Halloween. It's when you disrespect Halloween that he gets involved.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, I've kind of grown to wear like Halloween a little bit more as I've gotten older.
he's
My wife's a big Halloween nut, though. She really is.
It's so weird that people are not into it out here because we are literally 2 miles away from the 5th gateway of hell in Stull, Kansas. So crazy.
I am in hell, or Hull, as they call
So
it.
Sam is like his Scrooge and 3 Ghosts here. He had to motivate him to give out candy to kids by just trying to kill him.
The thing with horror is you can watch it any time, but watching it around this time feels more special.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Who'd have thought watching a Halloween movie around Halloween?
Yeah, it's like watching a Christmas movie in fucking August. It just doesn't feel the same.
I am guilty of doing it when I was younger, like Die Hard and Lethal Weapon, but I can't watch it if it's not December anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it comes back to where? What happened to this actress as well? She was actually very funny. She was very funny in Talladega Nights.
She's been in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was smoking hot as well. Fucking funny. So
Yeah, definitely
should have been
recommend
a
Hell
mom.
Baby. Hell Baby, if you haven't seen it, it's very, very funny. It's the guys who did Reno 911 doing like some kind of, haunted house demon movie. It's so funny. Yeah.
You know what?
yeah,
she kind of
we are-
reminds me of Elizabeth Banks before she went up her own ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was very sexy and funny too, but
No, yeah, she was. Elizabeth Banks, I remember back in the day, like everybody, like when she'd pop into something, you'd be like so happy to see her. And then she became like really obnoxious.
Mm-mm.
I know.
You know who's kind of fixed that is like for a while Jennifer Lawrence was getting really obnoxious, and then she did that movie she's just done, and like now
No
everybody
Hard
loves her
Feelings.
again.
Was nothing
Yeah.
was nothing better than like taking off your clothes and fighting naked on a beach to win people
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
I mean, it's her kind of owning her own thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I don't think she's learned her lesson, but who knows? Maybe she might shut up a little bit.
I
and
think
actually
she
just
has.
focus on something. I hope
think
so.
she has. I think
'Cause I
she
kind of
has.
liked her as well. She seemed like she could be cool when she first started getting big, but
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like Jennifer Lawrence. I like her a
That
lot.
was it. Damn.
Yummy. What a short movie. More of those for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
we've
for
got
this
always
kinda
been
thing,
2 hours,
yeah,
two and a
I
half
mean,
fucking hours.
Yeah, as
Yeah, it was,
opposed to the extra long Aliens director's cut, but
Yeah.
All right. So so everyone's assessment is this was a very good Halloween film.
yeah,
It's very funny. It's got 6 sense of humor. It's
Yeah.
got some nice twists. It's
And
it's just enjoyable.
I did like it. It said it was like basically like 4 mini fucking movies into like an anthology film. So I liked it. I just don't remember. I can't remember for it. I like it now. So
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
I
It's
can't wait to
one of
hear
those
about your blue milk hangover tomorrow.
oh boy, look at that. It's just like
Yeah.
turtle to the top west. Look at that.
Oh my god, it's like
I just-
brown.
I just had my whiskey straight.
God.
I just had my
God.
whiskey straight.
That's
Look at the
oh,
shame
dude.
on Chris's face as he looks at that
I know.
drink.
It's
Look what
we-
he-
Ah,
it's what we
God.
do.
I sound like piss now.
Oh God. Oh God.
Boy, this is gonna come out both ends.
If it's
No.
clear, it's sterile.
Oh,
I drink it anyway because it's sterile and I like the taste.
Oh. Bleh. Bleh. Oh.
It's like Master Skywalker. I gave up on life. So
Why'd you guys do
Yeah,
that?
we all know you've given up on life a long time ago,
yeah,
Chris.
definitely.
Like for real.
And I'm
Blame
Yeah,
Ryan
no.
Johnson.
gonna be driving soon. So all right, let's go.
Oh yeah,
All
I
right,
was like,
yeah, okay.
there's people like this is why when I told him to advertise his channel by playing it in the back of the he don't want to play that in the back of the
Yeah.
cab when he's on the Uber because
bet
then people are
almost
gonna be like, hey, this isn't you don't really drive while you're drunk, do you?
People used to do it in the olden
Almost.
days. Fucking hell.
Almost half a bottle's gone. So thanks, Enzo, for the fighting cock.
If
There
you
you go.
had- I didn't
Yeah.
buy it. I didn't shoot. I didn't give you
Hey.
that poison.
Well, you told me that you recommend it.
No, I didn't. I was. It was a total coincidence that you. I told you to stop drinking cordials.
See, there you go.
I'm glad you took
Yikes.
my advice.
Mm.
Yikes.
Then you went the exact opposite and got like high potency alcohol.
Yikes.
That'd be so funny. It's like, hey man, you gotta stop drinking liqueur. Okay, well I got this grain alcohol.
Wow.
Now it's not as
Wow.
bad as grain alcohol, obviously, but
Chris,
I mean-
Chris is like, hey, listen, I didn't have enough time to stop at the liquor store. I did take some gas out of the back of my car. I put it in a plastic bag.
Okay.
and I added some milk to it and drank it. Milk and gasoline, my favorite.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right,
Keep a
hey,
fucking lighter
happy-
away.
It was nice
Happy-
chatting up. There you go,
Happy
kid.
Halloween, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
I
said
really
before,
appreciate it. Hey, if you guys have not had a chance, I know we're at the end of spooky season, but
Yeah.
two things. One, Northern English Bastard has done an incredible job on Evil Dead, Ash
Yes.
and Evil Dead. If you get a chance, watch those.
we'll get
They're
to it. Yeah.
extremely hilarious and informative. If you have another chance, look at Enzo's or Stupenzo's channel and watch his rewatches of a bunch of classic horror
Yeah.
movie films.
Fucking funny.
And of course, if you're ever looking to know, hey, what's out in the movie theater right now, and I want to watch something, take a look at Blue Collar Loser because I'll tell you what, he watches every single movie so that we do not have to. He has the app on his phone and he's going
Yeah.
to watch every single thing. And if you want that, take a look at it, and it's fucking amazing.
That John Cena film hurt. Oh boy.
I bet it.
Fucking
I
yeah.
bet it did.
It does.
Yeah.
Hey, happy Halloween, guys! Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I had a lot of fun.
Special November.
I did say
Yeah,
before
we're done. We're done with spooky season.
I did say before, guys, in the group, and I'm gonna get sober up eventually. But honestly, for Halloween, especially New York State, if you can, stay safe, guys, because there is a lot of horrible shit that goes on Halloween. People are fucking. It's getting worse, man. Like it's Halloween is not a safe holiday no more.
Let me go make
Sorry.
sure my cats are still alive.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So 128, but nice, good tight stream. So
Yeah.
all right. See you
Short and
guys later.
simple.